Make it lose with the unthinkable. Don't stop till you come first. Life's too unpredictable. Take control of what you're worth. Wasting time's forgivable.
Oh hey YouTube, I didn't see you there. Xtos 25 or John here. We are back, and in today's video, we are going to be making some waffles. Before you be asking questions, I'm going to be answering your questions. I know many of you are going to be saying, John, Xtos 25, Chef Xtos, where have you been? It's been since July that you posted a video. Well, the answer to that is unfortunately classified. I've been in Guantanamo Bay. I cannot give details, but let's just say that I made some guacamole. It doesn't matter how long I was gone for, it doesn't matter what I was doing. All that matters is that right now, we're gonna be making some waffles. So if you wanna make these Xtos specialty waffles, you're gonna need a couple of ingredients. The ingredients you're gonna need are, you're gonna need some all-purpose flour, courtesy of our sponsor, ShopRite. Thank you for sponsoring this video. You're gonna need some baking powder, courtesy of Arm & Hammer. Thank you, baking powder. You're gonna need some salt. You're gonna need some iodized salt. You're gonna need 2, not 1, not 3. You're gonna need 2 eggs, and you're gonna have to separate those eggs. You're gonna need some milk, some 2% reduced fat milk. You're gonna need some milk. You're gonna need some butter. You're gonna need some butter, and you're gonna melt that butter. For all you crazy cats out there that wanna have some fun time, you're gonna need some pure vanilla extract. Pure vanilla extract if you want to satisfy your craving needs. Now, it's not cooking with Xtos if you don't have the signature blender. And before you do anything, yes, I found the cap. You're going to need this blender right here to get you all your ingredients together. First step of what you're going to want to do. You want to take your blender, open that bad boy up. You're going to have to pour in 1.5 cups. You hear me? 1.5 cups of some ShopRite all-purpose flour, courteous of ShopRite. Thank you for the sponsor. I sound like Bane. 2 plus 2 is 4, minus 1, that's 3, quick maths. You're going to want to pour in 1.5 cups of this all-purpose flour, courteous of ShopRite. Thanks for the sponsor. Second step of what you're going to want to do. You're going to want to take your baking powder, courteous of Arm & Hammer. Thank you for the sponsor. Baking powder. You're going to want to get a teaspoon. You hear me? 1 teaspoon of this bad boy right into your blender. Being the experienced chef I am, being Xtos 25, I know what 1 teaspoon is, so I'm just going to pour that bad boy in. That's like a teaspoon. Now, third step of what you're going to want to do. You're going to want to take half of a teaspoon of some iodized salt, courteous of Diamond Crystal. Thank you for the sponsor. You're going to want to pour half a teaspoon in, and again, just going to half a teaspoon. Now, fourth step, what you're going to want to do, take your 2% reduced fat milk. You're going to want to pour that bad boy right in there. Only a cup of your 2% reduced fat milk. Pour that bad boy right in there. Fifth step, what you're going to want to do, you're going to want to take 1/4 a cup of some butter. You're going to want to get that right in there. But before you do that, you got to have it melted. So you're going to melt 1/4 a cup of some butter. You're going to put that right in there once it's melted. Now, sixth step of what you're going to want to do, you're going to want to separate some eggs, and to do this, you're going to have to be an experienced chef. Being Chef Xtos, I already know this. I've known this since birth. It's a common knowledge, so I can do this. But you're going to want to get a parent, a godfather, a godsister, a grandparent, any guardian that you have over the age of 18. They're going to help you out with this. Now, you're going to separate the eggs, and you're going to only put the yolk into the egg. Now, oh shit, okay. Someone's messed up. No biggie. Okay. Now, as I separate these eggs, okay. I'm going to have to get another egg. Once you got your yolks in, you're going to want to turn this bad boy on. Once you're done blending the yolks into the dry moisture, you're going to want to take the rest of the egg white and pour that bad boy right in there. Now, after you blended all your ingredients together, you just want to take a whisk just for 10 seconds just to finish up the mixture moistureness. Once this mixture has been concocted, you're going to want to take your vanilla extract. You're going to want to pour a dab into this. Just a teensy bit. Like a boom, boom. Okay, a boom. Once you have your waffle concoction, you're going to want to take your griddle and you're going to want to preheat it for about 5 minutes. And after you've done that, you're going to have to pour this bad boy onto the griddle. Of course, you don't have to use a waffle iron. You can also use a pancake griddle if you want. I'm not forcing you to. I don't think that you're a slave. I think you're a free person with your own rights. Now, of course, I don't hate myself, so I'm not going to be making pancakes. But you have you. You can do what you want. I'll do me. You do you. Now, you're going to want to take your vanilla extract. You're going to pour that bad boy in. Now, once your waffle concoction's cooking inside the iron, you can take like a 10-second break. For all you moms out there, grab a nice glass of wine, maybe go chill out by the fireplace with a cozy campfire. If you don't want it, for all your kids, grab a glass of apple juice, maybe have some fun, have some fun, dig it. Now, after about 5 solid consecutive minutes, you're going to open up your iron as the mixture you've created has sprouted into the waffle it's always intended to be. You don't want to open that bad boy up. Safety tip, you don't know what can happen. An earthquake can happen and your entire house goes under. But in the case that you're cooking, you're going to be very safe while cooking in this kitchen with Chef Xtos. I don't want a lawsuit. You don't want a lawsuit. You don't want to go through the trouble of having me detained. So just be safe in the kitchen. You don't break any cups, nothing happens. Everything's dandy, nice and dandy, all good. After you've taken your waffle out of the iron, what you're going to want to do is put any amenities that you like on top of the waffle. What I suggest is some syrup and, of course, some whipped cream. Now, everyone's different. Everyone's their own person. Everyone's a unique butterfly that has to fly away. But me, I'm going to put on some syrup and some whipped cream. Now, after you've gone through the trouble of making your beautiful waffle, you're going to want to sit down by the fireplace and eat it with, of course, a nice glass of H2O. Delicious! Delicious! Now, if you guys like this video and want to see more of me cooking some magical things, leave a comment down below of what you want to see me cook. This has been Xtos 25, and I'll see you in the next one.